Roblox Rivals YouTuber for their settings so you don't have to. And I'm putting them to the test in-game to see how good they really are. Then I'll be ranking them on the tier list to figure out which YouTuber has the best settings and which ones you should be using. And the first YouTuber settings that we're going to be using is Appalino. Now, for some odd reason, he does not even use easy slide. So he uses 104 FOV, 0.75 camera zoom, and 1.15 ADS sensitivity. Now, for his crosshair, he uses scale 0.75. So this is his bar settings, this is his circle settings, and the outline settings. So let's just go and pick a look and see how he settings feels in game. And oh my days, what is this crosshair? Bro, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how he likes using this crosshair. That is crazy. Let's see if we can get an instant beam on our enemy with this crosshair. Okay, it's not too bad, you know what I mean? I'm just not a big fan about how much zoom I have with these settings, but I can still be getting insane. Yo, what was that chance? Man just ran into my trip right now, first him at the same time. It doesn't matter what settings I'm using, I can still be hitting my sniper shots though. My sensitivity feels really high and the zoom is high. Bro, the only problem I really have is that crosshair. I'm sorry, bro, but you would never catch me using a crosshair like that. But yeah, it's definitely gonna take me a while to get used to the aiming on this crosshair as well. Let me actually just use the crossbow since it requires a lot of aim. So can we be hitting our headshots though? Oh yeah, we definitely can. This is, yeah, it don't matter how bad or how good the settings is, we'll still be having the same aim. But yeah, by the end of this video, let me know which settings was your favorite in the comments. Alright, maybe I have to use the burst rifle with these settings because I know Appalino likes using the burst rifle, okay? Now, I'm not gonna lie, the burst rifle is definitely good with these settings, okay? You can just hit only headshots. I know my man is just waiting for me to go in that tunnel. Oh yeah, you're not gonna be hitting me with your auto shoot, bud. Oh, you own that? Bro really thinks I'm the owner of rivals. That's crazy. Man's asking for some bundles. Yo, I ain't the owner like that. Sorry, bud. He probably thinks I am the owner though because I don't miss a single shot on him. You so good. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the glaze. But yeah, I can't lie, I feel I'm actually getting really good at these settings now. But am I gonna take inspiration from these settings? Absolutely not. But it's still pretty decent anyways. There we go. Just go wait for him to use a guitar and instantly start spraying him afterwards. Alright, but now it's time to actually go and rate Appalino's settings. I would probably put in the goods here. You know, I don't really like the zoom effects in the crosshair, but it's still pretty good. And next up, we have got VXE settings. So he uses 0.75 camera zoom and 80 FOV. That is pretty low. He uses 1 scale crosshair. This is his dot settings and the outline settings. Alright, so right off the bat, you can definitely tell this is a lot zoomed in, okay? And I actually kind of like the settings, you know? First impression, I like the crosshair and I actually like all the zooming effects as well. It just feels so tactile and easy to aim with. My man just made a crying emoji face. Let's see if the sniper aim is actually good with it though. And it definitely is. Sub to his channel. I agree, bro. Let's see how well I can actually track with this lot though. That is the question. I mean, he can't do anything. He's also a skin case. Yo, if you're gonna stick around with me, I will be giving you a skin case, okay? Playing on such a low FOV basically just makes me on higher sensitivity as well. Man's actually trying his hardest to run away from me. That's funny. Try to kill me, but there we go. You have a chance now. Only if he didn't stop shooting at me. Let's actually give him a higher chance to use the handgun on. Let's see if we could actually end up clutching out. Man's literally getting destroyed by my handgun when he has all those paid to a weapon. Alright, let's see if this guy will be able to do anything against me. Yo, look at that tracking. It feels like I'm wearing binoculars with this FOV. I can see everything no matter the range. And even with the sniper, I can see him from across the entire map. It's just insane viewing ranges. You know what I mean, bro? When you right next to him, you can't see anything, dude. That's the only thing. Maybe I should actually just be beaming him from a longer range then. Yeah, there we go. That works. He's using a freeze ray. I don't know. That's the workout. I don't know what the level 40 bacon on mobile is trying to do against me, but he's going to be a smurfer, right? I don't even know what he's doing. Yo, I'm going to be dead honest. I'm actually struggling to aim with VXE settings, bro. I'm starting to feel like this FOV is just way too low for me, okay? The only map where I would actually see settings be beneficial is probably the arena map. Let's see if this guy will actually be able to get a kill. Wait for it to peek and hit him in the head. See, I'm telling you, bro, these are the binocular settings. I don't even know what my man is trying to do. I feel I'm only going to be using the paintball gun with this loadout because now I can actually get some good beams on my enemy. Alright, I'm actually going to be ranking his settings behind Appalino at good. Listen, yeah, I just think the FOV was a little bit too low, but I did like the crosshair. And next up, we have got K settings. And he sent me a picture of him using 120 FOV and 0 camera zoom. Okay, I don't know why he uses that. He also doesn't even hide his muzzle flashes. So he uses 0.35 scale. This is his dot settings. And this is his outline settings. Bro, nah, why does he play on the highest FOV possible? I'm doomed. Hey, you probably are going to be doomed when I'm using these settings, bro. Like, what is this? He has the highest FOV, no zoom effects, and a massive crosshair. It just doesn't work well together. But I'm not gonna lie, we will probably find a way to make it work. Okay, why am I actually aiming good with this? These settings are supposed to be bad, but I'm actually having some decent tracking with it, yo. And of course, we're going to be testing out my snipes with each of the settings. Oh, wow. Is K settings just secretly the most goated settings of all time? Because, bro, it barely requires any effort to actually have good tracking. I'm not even lying. I can just instantly throw my nade on the corner and instantly start spraying him, okay? Just look at that. That's actually insane. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel so zoomed out that Jenny feels like I'm playing in third person, okay? How is TS fair? Good question. You know, it's just the power of K settings. Oh boy, he's definitely rage quit. Oh, he's using that RPG from long range. That's so easy to dodge, bro. In some cases, K's crosshair is gonna be bigger than his enemy's head, so your aim will definitely be inconsistent using this crosshair and these settings. Like, bro, it's not that hard for these YouTubers to actually have good settings. But oh well, maybe it just fits their preferences better. I wonder if my aim's gonna be messed up of all these settings that I'm using. When I go back to my normal settings, I think I'm gonna really need to help K rework his settings after this one. It just seems like these settings are just completely random. You know what I mean? That's why my aim is so inconsistent with it. So yeah, at the end of the day, settings does definitely play a big role in how you play. How's he gonna feel if I just instantly spam with the minigun? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but no matter how hard he tries, he can't get a single round out of me. But yeah, at this point, I'm probably more used to K settings than my own at this point. My man really thinks he's slick with that katana of his. Just go wait for him to use a katana and I'll just spam with the extra gun. There we go. What is he gonna do now? I actually feel bad for this guy because no matter what lie he uses, he can't do anything. It's just interesting to see what strategies my enemies can come up with. And now it's time to rank K settings and move on to the next one. Even though I was hitting some pretty nice shots with K settings, I just think it was way too zoomed out and people shouldn't be using this because it's pretty inconsistent. And now we have got mini Bloxier settings. So he uses 0.45 camera zoom and max 120 FOV. He also doesn't hide his muzzle flashes. He uses 1.3 crosshair scale and this is his dot settings. So he uses the same FOV as K, which is interesting. The crosshair is definitely better though. Oh yeah, I can already tell that I actually like these settings, okay? This is definitely a good start to mini Bloxier settings. The crosshair is definitely a crosshair that pro players would use. The FOV is a little bit too high, but it is fine when you zoom in because he has these zoom effects really high. Hey, it's still pretty good though, you know what I mean? Oh, what a shot. Alright, right off the back, I can definitely tell this Bacon A is a smurfer, okay? A level 25 don't be played like that. All I can say is that so far, this is definitely my favorite settings. I could just be hitting every single shot I want to with this. There we go. To wait for him to use his mobility and spray while he does that. I don't know what he's doing. There we go. He thinks he's good with these grenade boosts, but how did he boost that? Maybe he is playing like a level 25 player. And obviously, I'm going to be finishing it off with a nice sniper trick shot. I mean, bro, like this line is just so easy to aim with. I genuinely feel bad for this guy if he actually wants to get a kill on me. This genuinely feels like my main setting just with higher FOV and a crosshair, of course. Hey, I know he crushed out and he probably said a swear word. I'm sorry, bro. I just have to be destroying you with these settings. My man's got the pace with the mobile auto shoot, or he might be a dangerous player. I don't think so, though. The thing is, I actually don't be missing a single shot with the settings. It's just a little bit too OP, you know what I mean? I just like changing my law every single round to spice things up. And I don't feel bad for this guy losing just because he's using pay to win. My man's just instantly going on top of the crane. I think that's a good idea. And if he wants to do it again, I'm a shocker alive because I'll be able to kill him too fast. My man really thinks I can't see him. He thinks he's slick with that. But yeah, with these settings, I'm able to see everything while aiming good at the same time. My man thinks he's the parkour master. Bro, this guy has no idea that I'm right here. He doesn't know what's happening. Bro, surely he knows I'm gonna go right to him now. He just can't comprehend my movements. Alright, he's not gonna be expecting that freezer. I definitely know he's not gonna be expecting the freezer and the backstab. But now it's time to rank mini Bloxier's settings. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I really like these settings, okay? It is a little bit zoomed out, but I can't say anything bad about it, so it's probably gonna go in fire. And now we're gonna be using the top one one-streak player setting, Slingshot Boy. So he actually uses 120 FOV, but he does use 0.2 camera zoom. And he uses one scale. This is his bar settings, and this is his outline settings. And I've decided to use his custom stretch screen, as you guys can see as well. Maybe that's why it looks weird. So yeah, I don't know why he needs a stretch screen, but hey, that's just his settings, okay? Let's see how good it actually is. Okay, it definitely feels interesting aiming on the stretch screen, but it actually feels pretty good. These settings are definitely very advanced, okay? I mean, bro, these settings, obviously I'm gonna be a tryharder, okay? It's insane. Literally 100% tracking. But am I gonna use these settings all the time? Probably not, bro. I ain't trying to use a stretch screen all the time. It definitely makes your aim good, though. And it definitely is fun to try out. But yeah, I actually do like this crosshair a lot. And the zoom effects and the FOV just all works well together, I guess. Okay, maybe I was actually wrong about using 120 FOV, okay? Maybe it actually is good to use. Maybe it actually isn't too high then. I mean, yeah, I can't lie. It's getting absolutely destroyed by me. Especially with the meter map and the assault rifle. Bro, just instantly gave up. He's like, I win. I'm sorry, bro, but even if you try to beat me, there's nothing you can do about it. And of course, I'm gonna have to test out my sniper with these settings, okay? Let's see how good it is. Okay, bro. But yeah, in terms of crosshairs, this is definitely the best YouTuber crosshair so far. This is insane. I think it's probably my favorite crosshair in Rivals if I had to use a crosshair. It's just so tactile, bro. I don't know what to say about it, and it looks clean. But obviously, without a crosshair, it's probably even better for me. I don't know why this guy thinks he can win when I'm using the best settings. Maybe the points of the stretch screens to make the enemy look wider to make it easier to shoot. Yo, it's the same dude from earlier, bro. I feel bad for him. I'm not gonna lie, it just felt felt like my settings was upgrading every single time in this video. Let's see if this level 200 player is actually a trial or not. Just because I'm using these things, I think you get a single round out of me, okay? It's so satisfying when you just get an instant headshot beam on your enemy, you know? But then they have to ruin it by running away. But now it's time to actually go ahead and rank Slingshot Boy settings. Bro really thinks he's a sweat. Alright, no glaze, but those is definitely the best settings of the video. So it's gonna go in the best settings in Rivals. But obviously, I prefer my own settings, you know? And let me know in the comments if I should actually go ahead and leak my own settings to everyone.